What I love about Circle, obviously I've been here a very long time, so I've seen it through lots of different um, stages and lots of different circles. I think is the best way to put it. We've really grown as a business over the last 6.5 years that I've been here. When I joined, it was literally 2 or 3 of us in this small office, and we've grown something incredible. We've now got over 30 consultants who are all doing an incredible job breaking into some of the biggest brand names in the world just from our little office in Peterborough.
I know, so crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're doing something massive that like people in even in the city don't know about. Like people around don't know that we are working with Johnson & Johnson, building strategies for them in the US and things like that. So we're really excited about that, and I think that we're building something really special at Circle.
And it's something that we kind of like toy with internally as well when we're talking about like recruiting people locally. And like, what would be your message to like local people? What would you say should be like a motivator for them to get in touch and kind of find out a bit more?
I think there's so many things. The obvious one is nobody goes into recruitment not to earn money.
Yes.
It's the hardest sales job in the world because we're selling people that change their mind. So I think that if you think you need to go outside of Peterborough to earn the big bucks, I think people have a very kind of limited view of what is achievable in the city, and think that they need to go to London or Manchester or Dubai to go and earn big bucks. And actually, we're giving people the opportunity to literally change their lives right here in Peterborough. Obviously, it requires a hell of a lot of hard graft. But what I used to say to everybody when I was growing my team and interviewing people was that of course, it's not going to come easy. Doctors earn 6 figures and they've studied at university for 7-8 years.
Yeah.
So obviously, it doesn't come overnight. But if you're willing to put that hard work in, we've got a platform and a foundation that allows people to earn that sort of money, which I think is incredible.
I think as well, like lots of businesses go on about like the culture, but literally when you walk in the door here, like the culture is lived and breathed by everybody here. And I think it really like helps everybody who is here to kind of have that determination to succeed. And, you're not sort of just chucked in and then left to your own devices to try and like achieve the unachievable. It's like support throughout, isn't it?
Well, you always say it because you see lots of different businesses, right? And you go into different businesses, so you're probably better than most to judge what the culture's like here. But I think we get the same feedback whenever we have anybody come into the office, whether they work with other recruitment companies or not, and they're just people from the industry. The immediate reaction is like, wow, like what a buzz. It's so loud. Like, how do people focus over that music? And it's just actually that's like the culture that we've created, and I think everybody loves it. I really do. So I think the culture and the buzz and the support, and it's all very well celebrating the big wins when you make a deal, when you pull a job, when your deal music goes off. Like that's all the amazing stuff. But I think that maybe it's forgotten how much work goes into the first 3 to 6 months while you're building up to that, and celebrating the small wins as well, and just getting people bought in to the culture, remembering to do things like players player when we're doing things like lunch club, because actually it doesn't matter how long you've been here, everybody has the opportunity to get involved, which I think is important.